Alright folks, what's up? We're back with more Baldur's Gate 3. And this time, I'm gonna take a little nap. I'm tired. Actually, nah, we're not. I was just wondering why my character's hair is all red, but I guess I must have fought something between then and now. Anyway, I'm gonna leave camp.
I'm a tad surprised you change into more comfortable garb at Camp Lazel. You strike me as a sleeps in her armor type.
It would cause too much noise during my nighttime exertions. I do not wish to alert foes of our location.
I'd never heard that dialogue
Nighttime
before.
exertions. Oh, I see. Well, considerate of you, I suppose.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Lae'zel be out here scouting out the place. Anyway, last time we were here, this place got attacked. We're at the last light end. We met Jaheira and a few other people, and now we're free to move along the cabin. We're gonna start by heading in this direction. We're gonna just explore and see what we get into. Of course, we found where the tieflings were from last time. They all got attacked here. There's a thing here, but I don't remember how to trigger it. I think I had to like touch the torches or something.
Oh, that's odd. The flame won't go out. A spell. Not one I'm familiar with.
Yeah, there's something here,
Wizard of work.
and I think you end up fighting like a blink dog or something. Also, be careful. I remember bringing this up before. I think there's like enemies right here, and they will ambush you, but we're not gonna get hit. We're gonna make them come to us.
Of course.
I would throw down like a grease or something, but these dudes, I think they'll just teleport over it. So I'm not even gonna worry about sneak attacking. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a regular bow attack. I was trying to debate on whether or not I wanted to use like my my special arrows and that.
This is my time. Making my move.
I'm just gonna focus fire on this one.
My path be true.
Except for Lae'zel, I'm actually have Lae'zel decide to do her own thing.
In position.
Blood comes easy these days.
Dev is gonna be SOL right now because he already attacked.
What's the plan?
And just kind of keep them all together, really.
Heading there.
Shadowheart might be able to hit. Yeah, nah.
Swiftly now.
Alright. Perfect.
Can you feel death's cold grip? Let's have a little fun.
Nah. Didn't go off. Whatever. See you. Oh, that did a pretty good amount of damage. So, the whole game plan here is just to not let these guys kind of get a hold of you, because if they do, they'll separate you and it'll pretty much kill you.
Victory awaits.
These guys are really nasty to run into on accident because they will surprise you, and then you'll end up getting dragged away, and one of your party members or more than one of your party members will get shadow cursed, and that's not pretty. Ooh, nice.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
That was exactly how much damage I needed. Ah, that actually hit. That's crazy. I haven't hit with that in like tabletop or Baldur's Gate in so long. One thing I will say about, like, I took like a break between like recording the last couple episodes and this one. Like, it's been at least a week. And I will say this. I've played this game so much that I didn't even have to like I edited those videos and did whatever with them like a while ago.
Swift and lethal.
But like it just took no time for me to get back into the swing of things. I think the only other game I could think of where I've had the ability to do that is like, ooh, that's not good. The only other game I could think of where I've been able to do that is like Zelda. Let's revive. Here it is. Where is Will?
Take your...
Let's move.
All right.
Blast scars. Spell and sword alike were used to ravage this
Time to rest. Imagine the glorious din of it all. The streaming banners.
I would really wish we could see what this place looked like
Piles of severed
without the
limbs.
shadow curse.
I'd rather not, if it's all the same to you.
There was a battle here once. A large one.
I'm really tempted to just do like this. Or just fly over, but I don't want to leave the rest of the party. Because the AI for this game isn't like the best at trying to get stuff from A to B when you do that kind of stuff. Like they'll go like the long way, or they'll just get stuck, or they'll just stay in place. You know what's funny? I'm old enough to remember before we called it AI, we used to just call it the computer. Like they wouldn't say AI, they'd be like, oh yeah, the computer in the game. Or they would say like the they would say like the CPU was like the abbreviation they used to use. Now there's a boss fight here, and I'm not too sure on how difficult this is gonna be. I don't think it will be. Like, let me put it this way. I could probably beat her with relative ease. Hey, everybody got up here, huh? This is the mother of the girl that we met trying to save from being kidnapped, I think. But you can also get an item from her.
I require good. You can pass, but first you must pay.
I think she gives you an ability where if you give her a bunch of gold, you can turn somebody into like a statue made of gold.
that you have.
I'm actually gonna save here. Everybody disapproves.
Meager, lacking, insufficient. All that you have. You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
I like how I rolled a nat 1 on my other roll.
The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll. I collect the toll. I collect the gold.
I was just short. Oh, that's some bull.
Gold. 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 No. I paid back.
I think this is what I was thinking of. Where the hell did it go? Somebody, there it is. Strike out, greedily dealing an additional 3 damage per 300 gold the target possesses. The gold will be consumed. Alright, whatever. Either way, there's money here. Do it. So it kind of like mixes things up. Don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna check that out in a second. I wish I could steal this statue. I'm guessing they intend for you to use that to break this floor.
No time to rest.
Oh, that's what this was. Only 514 gold. This shit looked like it was way more.
Might be worth a look. Someone there?
All right, let's go. Let's go open this.
The heavy door grinds open.
The combination worked.
Keep your distance, darling. Simple.
All right, so we have these gloves here. When a weapon that looks condition. I send it to camp. I'm still like looting this place, by the way. Like since I've cut or whatever I ended up doing. Just real quick, there's one small thing. It's nothing really. Besides more gold. There's just gold everywhere. I looted this room, but before I looted this room, there's a safe here. It's a little bit of a kind of. Oh shit! I forgot I was at this whole house.
We're
All right.
close. I can feel it. The absolute.
All right. This is the place.
Its
This is
power
Moonrise,
strong here.
and we're gonna figure out who's doing what here, and it's also probably something I should save for before I even go into this place.
Playtime's over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil, and a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers, and you're getting him out. Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
I want to go for the history check first. Fail miserably. Alright.
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
I knew she would laugh. That's why I wanted to do the history check.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo! Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul-bearer's fulfillment of related obligation.
You've heard of this provision, better known as the You First clause.
Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
If you intimidate her, she's just like, look, we'll already signed the contract.
Towers lies ahead. We're nearing the heart of the Absolute. I'm certain of it.
Gods damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? I want to believe that as much as you do. Almost as much as Will does. But I just know there will be more to the story. There always is. It's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You'd never win. Not ever.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this. Not just rot. I'd have to fight. One of those mindless blobs clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War.
No, Will. Not you. I won't let that happen. Not ever.
And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
Alright. Let's go ahead and stop fucking around and
That's far
get over
enough.
here.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Zarel? Fancy name. Let's put our best foot forward. Or is it best feet?
Not to diminish our efforts, but it was rather simple getting here in the end.
You know what? He's not wrong. Gale is telling the whole fucking truth. Alright, now right here, I'm actually going to save. And there's a reason why. It's because last time I saw a certain character, they got all their clothes taken. And this is really more of a me thing. And if I have to, I will keyframe this entire thing to make this cutscene work. Nah, she has her clothes on. Okay.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault. The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so. If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers? Yes. No! You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure? Of course it is not the General's fault. Whose then?
Damn, my wisdom stat probably terrible. Alright. Thank God. If there was ever a time to roll a 20.
Zarel's mind is a steel trap, but you cautiously ease your way in. You just need to shift her focus a little.
Why isn't that a charisma save?
I'm being unkind. Anyone might have struggled with such imperfect tools. Goblins are prone to failure.
Yes, it's the goblins' fault. They failed you, General, not me.
General?
Take Minthara below. Someone will have to consider her fate.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
It's so funny seeing a drow woman
Bye-bye,
beg for mercy,
princess.
knowing the lore of D&D.
You, true soul. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Enough! True Soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
See? What'd I tell ya?
I'm gonna be nice, even though I'm like the guy known for throwing goblins at people.
Sickly. In a word, useless. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
Fatality. Sight!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No.
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake! Oh, praise the Absolute! And praise her true soul!
Zarel won't be pleased about this. She strikes me as the type to enjoy a little bloodshed.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must
All right.
learn what fuels his power.
First things first, before we do anything. I know I'm saving a lot in this video, but it's because there's a lot of stuff that's like time sensitive or I need to be careful with before I do anything. And this is like the first one.
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
The drow reaches out to you psychically, connecting with you for a moment. She is infected like you, and her mind is disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again.
Alright, before I do this, I need the entire party in this room. And
yes.
I'm just always, whenever I see the trade thing, I always try to hit it so that way I can see what they just have.
We are erasing her. Yes, your authority is great. We can learn, watching you break what little remains of her mind.
Fuck it. And of course, we got to get Asterion to go first. How did you misplay? Why didn't I use Hunter's Mark first? Whatever. All right. Hex. Strength. Oh, here it is. And zombie. Minthara is also a paladin, but she has no weapon right now. For those of you who don't remember. Hey, it caught. All right. All right. Now we're about to do some big damage.
Alright, Karlak, it's go time.
And can we get her over here? Yes, we can. Hold person is really good. The problem with it is that you need to concentrate, and if you can only get one person.
The wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me.
And if you can only get one person, you got to watch out for the other one because they will. This game tries to like immediately go for you. At least to me, it does.
Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I could not have endured for much longer. Agreed. Lead the way.
All this is going to camp because I'm selling it later. Do I have a way to turn her invisible?
Salutations.
Not that I can think of. Well, actually, I do, but it's whatever.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do.
I wasn't sure if I was going to pass that
Avoided
check.
a fight this time. Bullying your way out of Moonrise is a risky proposition.
Enjoy the view. It just feels like it's stretched all the way to the Sea of Swords in a clear day.
Alright, now that we've broken her out. I'm trying to think about how I want to play Minthara.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose. Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby? Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
Alright. Let's go over to camp. Now, in the release version of this game, like the day one version or whatever, you couldn't get Minthara as a follower the way I just did.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind. Strength will not save us from an enemy that can dominate our will. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them, starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear. All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least. The Prism will protect me. You will fight alongside me and help me to get my vengeance. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the Prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute. Excellent. Let us teach the cult to fear us. I do not require sleep, but I shall use the solitude of the night to plan for the fights to come.
I forgot I stole all this stuff. Am I gonna sword and board her? For now, yeah. Alright. I know I said I didn't know what I was gonna do with her build wise, but now I'm thinking 2 levels of paladin. Gonna get rid of command. Get divine favor. Probably get rid of compelled duel so I can get this. And I'm gonna keep that just in case we run into a barbarian. Yeah, this actually looks solid. Alright. And then we're gonna take barbarian bard levels. So we're gonna we're probably just gonna do bard for her actually. Sometimes I do warlock, but like I do warlock and the idea that she made like a pact to the player just now when she was like, I want you to have me around so I can help you fight the absolute, but then I'm gonna go bard here. Next time we're gonna be doing more here in the Shadow Curse lands. We're gonna get Minthara her revenge. We're gonna spin the block for the girl even though she's evil as fuck. Like she American politics evil, but I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.